Hello and welcome to the Blitz. We have a full slate of exciting games this week, especially across the river in South Carolina, and I'll be breaking them down. But first, before we get to that, let's recap what was a fun week for several area programs. First, Greenbrier is starting to gain some attention with his 3-0 start. It's the first time in 19 years the Wolfpack have been 3-0, so the players on the team this time around weren't even born at that time. The Wolfpack reached that mark by beating Harlan 34-9 on Friday night, as J.Q. Brown rushed for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. Strom Thurmond manhandled Midland Valley 54-7 to move to 2-1. Tyrese Nix starred by rushing for 232 yards and 5 touchdowns while passing for an additional 87 yards. It was a nice rebound win for the Rebels to get back on track. Also, Thompson and Burke County picked up nice wins to remain undefeated. The Bulldogs ran their record to 4-0 by beating Pace Academy 38-10. Pace is known as one of the top 3A teams in the state, and it comes a week after handling a top 10 team in Jefferson, so Thompson is on quite a roll to start the season. We named running back Michael Thomas our player of the week last week, but he topped himself against Pace by rushing for 284 yards and 3 touchdowns. Burke County also moved to 4-0 by blowing out Lakeside. Damari Kelly and William Knight continue to run their high-powered offense effectively as tag team partners. Other positive wins for area teams this week were Jefferson County's blowout win over Washington Wilkes to move to 3-0, Aiken's close win over Clinton to move to 2-1, Screven County's win over Statesboro to also get to 2-1, and good wins for Augusta Prep and Augusta Christian.
DriveBaby.com. Click, click.
Looking ahead to this week, Greenbrier will look to maintain its momentum at Richmond Academy. The Musketeers are 2-0 with wins over Westside and Josie, so this is a battle of unbeatens. Jefferson County is at Laney in a big region matchup. Laney really needs this one, mostly because Jefferson County is considered a frontrunner in that region. The Wildcats are still looking for their first win, while the Warriors are 3-0. And Augusta Prep, they're 3-0, and they'll have a tough test by traveling to Thomas Jefferson if they want to remain undefeated. The rest of the notable games are in South Carolina, and it's a full slate over there. Silver Bluff is at Midland Valley, while White Knoll is at North Augusta, Lugoff Elgin is at South Aiken, and Emerald will visit Strom Thurmond. Finally, the Augusta Chronicles game of the week is Washington County at Evans, and this is a unique matchup. The two haven't faced each other since 1975 and have only met 4 times total, with the series currently at a 2-2 split. Evans has a bit of an upstart field going at 2-1 with wins over Laney and Glen Hills, while Washington County is still building itself back from a dominating string of seasons that ended in defeat in the 2014 state title game. The Golden Hawks enter at 1-2 but are showing glimpses of the talent they're known for. Check out ChroniclePrepZone.com for the coverage. We're here with Coach Lemuelacki before their game this Friday against Washington County, but first, Coach, just want to get your assessment of the first 3 games coming in 2-1, just how you feel the team is looking right now.
Well, I think we're doing some good things out there on the field. We're still young in some spots, and we've got to kind of grow up a little bit. But overall, I think the kids are just out there giving it everything they've got, and they're getting better at some things every week. And we're proud of them for their efforts.
And I know you have a kind of a unique matchup this Friday against Washington County. You haven't played them since I think it was 1975. So, just what do you see in that game as some keys?
Well, I mean, every game that we put on our schedule that's a non-region game, we have it there for a reason. Some of them, it's about the speed of the opponent. Some of it's about their execution. And this particular opponent, Washington County, it's kind of a mix of both. Those guys are really, really fast, and they execute really well on offense. And, that's just one of those things where I think it'll help us down the road when we start getting into the region play. And some of the things that, they do, they're physical. And I think our kids need to learn how to play at that level. Sometimes, as a coach, you hear it and you talk about it with your kids. But, it's a different thing when you get out there on that field, and it's like that every play. So they're going to bring a physical game to us on Friday night, and we just have to be ready to play.